Hello there, everyone. This is Rick Copa, and welcome back to ANormalLostPhone. Last time, a bomb was dropped on us. We discovered that Sam is actually a trans woman, still struggling with acceptance, and that the book festival she was going to was actually a LGBT center. Well, we don't exactly know that it's an LGBT center, but it's something related to that, probably. We also found out that she was going to the board games club as a girl, Samira. And in there, Lola was able to figure out that Sam was wearing a wig and threatened to expose her secret if she kept going to the club. So that's basically all the mysteries. Now we just have to find out Sam's whereabouts. That's it. There's something going on with Theo and his brother who left when he was young, Eric. And Sam was supposed to do something with Theo, if I remember correctly, but we still don't know what happened. By going through Theo's messages here, he mentioned places that offer housings to people. So that could be where Sam went to. We don't know. Now we just need to go into the BU forums and search for her picture to send to Phil, because he asked for it. And so far, we're pretending we're Sam or something. Now, although I don't know how long this is gonna be, but oh man, you can bet I'm gonna read everything. So let's go. So that's the only reason that I don't know if this is gonna be the finale or not, but we'll see, we'll see. Let's go. Here we are, BU forum. Same thing. Okay, so it's already connected to her account. Good. What happens if I click on this? Nothing. It just goes back. So, but I have a recently visited websites here. Good. Okay, so we have board rules, we have introductions, general renting, coming out, hormones and operations, beauty, hobbies and free time, and VIP. Yeah, we also have to access the VIP, but it's probably here. Pretty sure the picture is going to be here at the VIP section because Sam said she's already a member. So we'll see. Tessie Star 2016, powered by you topic. Let's read it. Board rules. Tessie Star is probably the name of the founder of the forum or something. So this was in 2015, August 31st. This forum has two parts, one public and one VIP. Upon registration, everyone has access to the public part, okay? Feel free to talk about any topic, but use it anonymously. Do not give personal information like your real name, home address, place of work, school, or private data. Okay. For that, we've got the VIP section. All right. The VIP section is the place where you can talk about yourselves using your name or not. You can upload photos of yourself, exchange telephone numbers, arrange meetings in person, etc. So it kind of works like some kind of dating app too, because you can arrange meetings. In 2015, was that a common thing? In 2015, people going into forums and arranging meetings? I've never been to any forum meetings in my life, so... Okay, you can upload photos of yourself, so there you go. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be there at the VIP section. To access this part, you need a personal invitation from someone who is already there. We try to keep the system strict in order to filter out trolls and hateful people. Now, Sam has mentioned that she already has an invitation to the VIP. I do not remember though, we haven't seen it. So it's probably here in the public forums, somebody invited her. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Thank you for your understanding. Okay, so let's check the introductions. Can I click on any of this? I cannot. Do I go top from bottom? So this was in August. Yes, top from bottom this time. Hi, this is part of the forum. This part of the forum is for introductions. Tell everyone a bit about yourself, but make sure you stay anonymous and don't share any photos, address, or any information that might make you easily identifiable. That's what the VIP section is for. I don't know how trustworthy this VIP section is. Okay, so I'll start off by introducing myself and hope it encourages the rest of you to do it too. Emoji! I'm Tessie Starr, I'm 22, and I'm a trans woman who's been using hormones for 3 years. For me, the fact that I'm a woman has always been obvious. Even when I was small, I already wanted to play with dolls and use my mom's makeup. It always made her laugh. I should probably mention that I'm the youngest in a family of 4 children, and she's only had boys, so she was happy I was interested in the same things as her. Which, just stating that doesn't necessarily mean that, like you're a woman and you have to play with dolls and use your mother's makeup. If you're a boy and you want to do those stuff, go ahead. I was also lucky enough to grow up in a really open, understanding town and to have a trans aunt who came out way before me and was accepted by everyone in the family. So this helps a lot, like having someone in the family who's also a trans. So that's interesting. Reading around online, I realized that while coming out for me would be very easy, it wasn't the same for everyone. I was shocked when I saw some statistics. For example, the much higher attempted suicide rate among trans people. This is very true to life. That's what motivated me to found this forum. I told myself that there were probably other young people around me who might need support, a place to talk, but who couldn't bring themselves to visit an LGBT center in their town and prefer the anonymity of the internet. And then here we go, Sam thing. That's our Sam. How old is Tess? She's 22. Okay. Hello, I'm Sam thing. I'm 17. I don't really know what I am, and I'm feeling kinda lost at the moment, which is totally normal at that age. Let me explain a bit. I come from a town that's not very open. It's quite conservative, really. Let me explain a bit. I come from a town that's not very open. It's quite conservative, really. And I've never met anyone that's openly gay, let alone trans. I didn't even know the word trans for ages until I found it online. I've always thought of myself as a guy, even though I've always hated traditionally masculine activities. My cousin, for example, Theo, always makes fun of me because I never keep up with sports news. Yep, that's Theo right there. Because of that, I've always gotten on better with girls. They tend to treat me like a girlfriend, telling me all their secrets, and I really like that they treat me like that. Hey, so recently a friend of mine was asking me about, like, usually in English, do they use girlfriend like this, referring to just female friends, or is that not used anymore? My cousin also makes fun of me because I enjoy playing the harp. Yep, you read that right. I'm a boy and I play the harp. I've loved it ever since I was little. Of course, I'm the only boy at my music school who plays the harp. H Say So. Hi, I'm H Say So, and I'm a 23-year-old trans guy. I volunteer a lot at the LGBT center in my town. It's a tiny center because I come from quite an old-fashioned town where it's not exactly well regarded to be part of the LGBT community, and we don't get any funding from the town, so we get by with what we have. Same thing, you seem quite confused. Just playing the harp and not enjoying sports don't mean you're not a guy. It's society that tries to make us believe that girls like this and boys should like that. But you're free to like what you want and who you want to, of course. That's what I just said. And look at how interesting this is. This was, when did Tessie Star post this? August 31st. And then on September 2nd, Sam was the very first one who to post on the introduction section. Interesting. Very interesting. Does that mean that, like, the BU forum is very, very, very new and Sam was like one of the first people to use it? It looks like it, right? Yeah. Let's continue. I agree with H Say So, but I admit I wasn't completely honest in my first post. I left out some of the story. Last June, there was a concert at my school just before summer vacation. It was super important to me. It was also my last year in the music school because I was just about to get my diploma. So, an important concert requiring a certain outfit. We all had identical outfits because all the harpists played together. We had to reuse the same stage costumes that had been used for another school concert several years before. but they only had costumes for girls. So we had to get one made for me as soon as possible, except that while we were waiting for it, I joked and said that I could play in one of the girl costumes. Of course, the school said no, but a harpist friend who I'll call Victoria. That's Victoria. I remember that from the email. But a harpist friend who we'll call V lent me her concert dress for fun. I tried it on and I don't really know what happened. I might have just been trying it on for a joke, but when I looked at myself in the mirror, something clicked. Nice. So for Sam here to realize she's a woman was just a matter of dressing like one, like putting on a dress, and boom, there you go, I'm a woman. Things make sense. I can't really say it felt good. I can't really say it felt good. More that I felt really confused. Then V said, "Hey miss, you look really pretty." I know she said that to make me laugh, but right at that moment I felt happy. Yeah, I was happy she said that. A sudden intense happiness that suddenly vanished as soon as I realized what it might mean. Anyway, I know that it made me a bit sad when my boy's costume arrived, and I was a bit disappointed I had to wear it for the concert. We saw a picture of that. And she looked really good as a boy. I'm just saying that. I don't know where I am. I feel like I don't know who I am anymore. I want to try dressing as a woman again, but I daren't. Oh, poor Sam. And sometimes it's like, I wish like I could be there, because I will just say like, go for it, girl. Do whatever you want. Okay, Captain Cupcake. I see what you did there. Hello, I'm Captain Cap. Oh my God, this is gonna be hard for me. I'm Captain Cupcake, and I identify as non-binary. I'm not going to tell you my age, because that's just not something you ask a young non-binary person, okay? Same thing. I think what you felt when you tried on your friend's dress was what we call gender euphoria. Don't confuse it with gender dysphoria. To put it simply, it's when you feel good doing things that aren't attributed to the gender you were given at birth. Okay? Gender, I didn't know about that. That's very nice. That's very interesting. It doesn't necessarily mean you're a trans woman. Anyway, it's up to you to define yourself and see what makes you happy. And if you want to dress up again, go for it. There you go, Captain Cupcake. Just see where it takes you. Maybe you'll decide you don't like it. Maybe you'll love it and you'll never want to dress as a boy again. Maybe you'll feel somewhere in between. Your life lies ahead of you. Grab it by the horns and enjoy it. This was really nice. I enjoyed this conversation right here. I enjoyed this message here, because that's exactly how I think. If you feel like, if you're a person and you're like confused, you don't really know what you are or what you like, for that matter. If you feel something, it doesn't necessarily mean that you are that thing or you like that thing. You have to keep trying, man. You have to go for it until you actually feel it. It's really hard to explain, because it's really not something you explain. It's just something you feel. And when you feel it and you know it, you go for it. And that's who you are. Does that make sense? Thanks for the great advice, Captain Cupcake. It's a real help. I made the most of my parents being out to try on my mom's clothes and makeup just to see what happened. Oh my God, that's so cool. And I have to admit, it felt good. Okay, so I'm not exactly a stunner, but I've got something. I should mention that I'm pretty androgynous anyway, so I think I could pass. I really want to go out and meet people, see if they perceive me as a girl, but I don't dare. Okay, now we have Chloe Nito. Chloe Nito, at your service. I'm a 19-year-old trans woman. Everyone around me knows and more or less accepts it. While my parents haven't kicked me out, I do often get rude comments, but nothing I can't live with, which sucks. People, why? Why are you gonna make rude comments to another person anyway? Would you like to receive rude comments all the time? Fuck all these people. Same thing, if you want to go out in the street and see if people perceive you as a girl, here's some advice. Use a well-padded push-up bra. If you don't have long hair, wear a wig. Don't just wear makeup, wear nail polish and jewelry too. Don't wear too much makeup. You don't want to look like a paint pot. Don't just use makeup for your eyes and mouth. You can also use different foundations. Men's and women's faces are quite different shapes. The idea is to play with light and shadow to make your face look more feminine. There's loads of tutorials online. Try to make your voice higher. Nothing betrays you more than a deep voice. What the fuck? I cannot change my voice. I cannot change my voice even if I wanted to. And last but not least, don't try to go see people who know you as a man when you go out for the first time. Wow, Clonito, thanks for advice. I tried to go out today for the first time dressed as a girl. I just wanted to go out of the house and go to a bakery where I don't normally go. But my legs were shaking so much I couldn't even leave my room. It's no biggie, I'm not going to let that stop me. There's a sci-fi convention in my town soon, and I'm thinking that might be the best time to try again, worst case scenario. If people give me weird looks, I can always say that I'm dressed up as some sci-fi character. That's good, that's good. So this was before the club, right? The board games club. This was in September 2015. I do not remember when Sam has started. Well, it's probably before. This is probably before the whole board games club, the Samira thing. That's a great idea. That kind of place doesn't normally ask for any ID to sign up, so you won't even need to show them any documents that say you're a guy. Oh, I didn't even think about that. I wonder if there's anything else I haven't thought about. I'm too scared. Oh, poor Sam, man. Stay strong. We're all with you. You still want to do it? Yes, I've even ordered a wig online. Then do it and tell us how it goes afterwards. Okay, so I just got back from the convention. It was great. No one gave me weird looks or said anything to me at all. And you won't believe it, but I even signed up to a board game club that had a stand there. And I used a girl's name too. There you go. Confirmation. This was before the board games club. That's great. Well done. It's really encouraging to read that. Would you prefer that we use female pronouns now? Or do you want to keep that for when you're with the board game people? Nope. Let's go for female pronouns here too. Okay, so Sam really likes the female pronouns for her. So that's good. I know I can trust you all anyway. And then we have Heady Boss 17 _2. Help! I know this has nothing to do with the thread, but I'm Heady Boss 17, but I forgot the password to my account, so I've had to make a new one. But my Heady Boss 17 account had access to the VIP section of the forum, so I'd really, really, really like to recover my password. I've already got it wrong twice. I don't want the account to be deleted. Okay. Did we meet this Heady Boss? We didn't, right? The only, like, quote-unquote friends we had here are H Say So, probably Tassie Star too, I don't know, Captain Cupcake, and Clonito, right? Yes. So this is the first time we see a Heady Boss. And then Tassie Star responded. Oh, actually, I just realized this was yesterday, as in Sam's birthday. Hi, Heady Boss 17, Heady Boss 17 _2. Okay, already, please stop posting in every thread. You're flooding the forum. I'm going to answer here and everywhere else you've posted so everyone can see my reply and not worry. If you won't get your password wrong, your account won't be deleted. You just get an automatically generated new password that will be sent to your email. Ah, okay. So, I see. So we don't even need to know what's the password for the VIP here. We can just try to get a password wrong on purpose, and it will automatically generate a new one for us, and then we'll be sent to our email. But that'll fuck Sam up. God damn it. Okay, so this was just the introductions. Jesus Christ, there's a lot to read. I'm pretty sure I won't be able to finish this today. It's okay. I'm having fun. General ranting. This is the rant area where you can vent about all the people who messed up your day. Someone misgendered you, you can't stand your family, someone said something nasty in the street, whatever it is, if you want to talk about it, this is the place. There's just one rule. Don't just comment on someone's post with something like, but you should have said or should have done, blah, blah, blah. It's already unpleasant to live with the bad stuff that can happen in our daily lives. And if you can avoid reminding people about how they could have responded better, that would be great. Yeah, don't judge people, especially in a place where it's supposed to be a safe space. We have a Simba. Oh, So something happened to me recently. When was this? This was October 4th. Let me explain. I'm just wearing my hair differently for now, waiting to work up the guts to tell my mom that I'm trans. And the thing is that when I was out with her, someone working in the store called me Sir. She gave them a nasty look and corrected them. But personally, I was super happy. Whatever you are, man or woman, in the end, people see what they want to see. Okay, so it's probably a trans guy, right? And he was in the store, and someone working there called him Sir, which makes him super happy. But his mother was like, he's not a man, or something. Burrito-kun! Okay. Haha, that's really cool. For me, it's great when my colleagues make sure they say he when they talk about me. The way they're so careful is really touching. Yeah, I think that's something that people should be aware to. When you realized what, like, respect people's pronouns, like if somebody wants to be called a he or if somebody wants to be called a she, then try your best, man. Try your best. Even if it's difficult for you to really associate or try to understand, just try it. Try it. That means a lot for the people who you're talking to. Okay, hate say-sos again. I came out to a childhood friend a while ago and she took it pretty well. She told me she had nothing against it, that it had changed nothing and that we'd always be friends. And after that, she started to explain her point of view on trans people, like her gender is just a social construct and a societal phenomenon. But for some reason, even 3 years later, she still calls me she. That kind of thing is so frustrating. I used to correct her all the time. I don't anymore, but I feel like it didn't sink in at all. That's what I just said, and it feels like this friend, this friend of him is like a poser because she's like, woo, blah, 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 trans people, gender, it matters, social construct or something. And then it's like calling him a her after 3 fucking years. Come on. Then Burrito-kun again. Yeah, people like that. People like that who think they know everything can be really annoying. They're not so intelligent after all. To be honest, if it was just a social thing, I'm not sure if we'd even do all these things to change ourselves. It just shows that your friend really doesn't get it for her to say something like that. Then Simba says, I'll keep this short. Today I had the pleasure of being used as a token by my best friend. Being used as a token? What does that mean? He's one of those, look everyone, I've got, I see. Oh my God, this is really bad. Right, let's read this. He's one of those, look everyone, I've got a trans friend, I'm so tolerant types. Firstly, I don't necessarily want to announce to the world that I'm trans, which is totally okay, you don't need to. And secondly, I just felt like saying, what? After the what, you should have said, why? Why are you doing this? What? What is he thinking? The best bit is people nudging you all evening and saying how it must be so much easier for you to hit on people because you know both sides of the fence. Yeah, we're all pickup master, that's for sure. I feel like if you're a trans person, this game is going to be really good for you. Because, to be honest, all of these conversations look super real. Super real. The devs did a fantastic work here. That's amazing. That's really amazing. Let's continue. I'm super invested on all of these messages. I sometimes get comments from friends, because I don't know how long they'll stay friends, that tell me not to hit on them because I'm trans. Oh my God. As if I jump on them or suddenly change my orientation just because I'm changing my gender. I'm going to say this right now. I was saving this for the finale because I'm pretty sure this is not going to be the finale. But I think this is relevant. I'm openly gay, and as a gay man, I can totally relate to some of these things. Some of these things really happened to me. I never had a friend that treated me as a token, like, hey, I've got a gay friend. At least I didn't think it was like that. Like, I didn't feel anything about it. But I definitely had some friends, quote unquote, who were like, oh, when I came out to them, they were like, oh, you're gay. Oh, okay, man. It's nothing's gonna change, but keep your distance, okay? And I was like, what the fuck? Needless to say, we're not friends anymore. Anyway, oh my god, did you hear about the fire at the LGBT center in Marin? What? When was this? Okay, January. Okay. Oh my god. That scared me. Okay. Did you hear about the fire at the LGBT center in Marin? What happened? Homophobic scum set it on fire. Fortunately, I've just heard that no one was hurt. And how do you know it was homophobes? I didn't see anything about it on TV. Tell me about it. We all know the media only tells half the story. Would it kill them to use the words hate crime? Because I can guarantee that's what it was. The firemen have already found that the fire was arson. And for the last 3 months, we've been receiving threats in the mail saying that they'd set it on fire if we didn't leave town. Wow, I knew Marin wasn't a particularly welcoming place for the LGBT community. But it's even worse than I thought. I take it from your message that you were a member of the center? Are you okay? So Hate Says So is part of the center too. Maybe they've met Sam before. Yes, I volunteer at the center a lot. I mean, personally. I'm feeling down. Hate to say so, you've given out quite a lot of personal information that might help someone figure out who you are outside the forum. Normally that's against the forum rules. I don't want to hassle you, but I just want to make sure forum members feel protected. Tessie Star, don't worry. Everyone in Marin knows me anyway. And seeing how they're trying to make us all shut up at the moment, I don't want to hide. I want to shout from the rooftops to fight for our rights. No one can silence me. I wonder if this is Phil. Is this Phil? I don't remember. Did Hate Says So that he was... what did he say? He was... oh, he's a trans guy, so it's not Phil. Wait, we don't actually know that. Well said, Hate Says So, and thanks for everything you've done at the center. I hope it gets rebuilt again real quick. I hope so too. Anyone want to adopt me? I can't deal with my parents anymore. Oh, that's so sad. And this was on the 27th. We're getting really close to the date, to Sam's birthday here. I'll adopt you, Sam think. What happened with your parents? Just a warning, it's a long story. You might want some popcorn. You heard Sam, guys. Go ahead and grab your popcorns. We're gonna be here a while. So I've got an older cousin whom I've never really known well because he disappeared. Here we go. This is what I said at the beginning of this video. This is Theo and his brother thing. So I've got an older cousin whom I've never really known well because he disappeared when I was little. And it's been over 10 years since I heard anything from him. His brother and I were always told that he had run off to join a cult, so we never really tried to find out more. Last week, I found a wedding invitation in the mailbox from this exact cousin. And huge surprise, he's marrying another man. Before reading, I already know what happened. He came out and his family shunned him and he just ran away. And we're getting closer and closer to what I think is what happened to Sam here too. She just couldn't bear it anymore. On her birthday, she just left. She probably just left. I don't know why she would leave her phone though. Probably not to get messages, but she could just block her family members. I don't know. Let's continue. My other cousin, who I haven't heard from over a decade, is marrying another guy. In my family, also known as the most homophobic family in the world. They even said that it was a good thing that the LGBT center was burned down. So you can see what I mean. Oh, okay, so we haven't had that much interaction with Sam's family regarding gender and sexual orientation. But it's very interesting to know that Sam herself is saying that her family sucks. That's really bad. I talked about it with my other cousin, his little brother, and he told me that he found a wedding invitation in his dad's office too. He got hold of the contact info and called his big brother, Oh, and I remember from Theo's message from the very first episode. He said I think he said he found the invitation in the shredder. Oh, that sucks. This family, man, jeez. Well, as it turns out, the whole cult story told to us by our parents was a complete lie. He never joined a cult. It was his parents who kicked him out the same day he came out to them, and they refused to speak to him ever again. Worst pieces of shit ever. Fuck you all. That's awful. Wait, what? Why did he invite them to his wedding? I don't understand. Well, sometimes people change. It might have been an attempt by Sam Think's cousin to reach out. It's a brave thing to do. Brave, but useless. The invite ended up in the garbage. Shitty parents. Anyway, I now know what's in store for me if I ever decide to come out. Don't think that way, something. Maybe your parents told you that because it's what your aunt and uncle told them. That's what I thought too. Then I talked with them about the invite. It ended up like this. Me. So I saw an invite to cousin X's wedding. Parents. Yes, what a disgrace. How dare he invite us to his cultist ceremony? But it's a wedding. What's wrong with that? No, he's not getting married. Marriage is between a man and a woman. What he's doing is an abomination. It's the cult of homosexuals. This is disgusting. That's not exactly what they said, but you get the idea. Oh, okay, your parents sound awesome. Sarcasm. And then Heady Boss is like spamming the threads to help him find his account again. I think we have time to read one more. Let's go to the coming out one. How big is this? It's pretty big. It's pretty big. Okay, let's go. Let's try this last one. No, this is too big. Jesus Christ, this is too big. I'm sorry. I am sorry. This is big. We're gonna have to leave coming out and the rest for next time. I think this is really interesting. I'm enjoying this a lot, actually. This episode itself felt really real and closer to my heart because lots of these things I can relate to. You know, I've been through it before. So it's very interesting for me to check that this is exactly how it happens, you know, and all of these problems are real. It happens. We do have shitty parents like that in the real world. So let's hope, we're always hoping that one day this might change. But anyway, that's a topic for the finale, the actual finale. So anyway, I'm sorry I'm gonna have to cut short here. It's been 40 minutes already, but next time we'll be checking out the coming out, hormones and operations, the beauty thread, hobbies and free time, and let's try to check on the VIP one. Again, I don't know how long is gonna be the VIP. Do we have sub-threads in the VIP section? Who knows? What I am gonna say is that I am enjoying this game quite a lot. I don't mind it taking a long time to end because I like to explore. I don't know how people play this game. I don't know if they probably don't read all of these stuff. I like to read, and I hope this Let's Play can be one day directed to the people who do like to read all the details of a game. I'll see you next time, guys. Have a good one. Bye bye.